Hi guys, I'm going to do a quick review today. What I'm going to look at, this is for prepping, and I'm going to talk about some water filters. Different types, how you can filter your water in a prepping situation. As you can see in front of you, I've got a homemade water filter, and it consists of 3 buckets, food grade buckets, which I've just joined together, and I've got a pre-filter on the top. So I'm going to just go a little bit closer and talk about the different parts of it. At the bottom there's a little tap, which obviously you can dispense your water from there, but it goes through 3 different stages. So the top part of it, just move the camera up a bit, just going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, the top part of the filter consists of a plastic tube which goes into the first bucket. On the top we've got a pre-filter, just pop it out so you can see, and all this is just one of those water filters you just put in your fridge for taking particles out of your water, lime and chlorine and things. I've used all the carbon, so I've emptied it out. It's just muck off the carbon, which is just a bit of dust, and this is going to filter out any large particles, bits of twigs, things like that. So I just pop that in there and I just pour my water in. So I pop that in the top, pour your dirty water in the top. Firstly, you've got some filter floss, which is the white floss, which is the same stuff you can get in a fish tank. In fact, it is the same stuff, 'cause that's where I have a fish tank and I use that. Obviously new, and that stops a lot of particles. I think it's hollow fibre as well, so it catches a lot of things in the fibre. And then the next layer down is activated carbon. Again, it's cheap, and carbon, you know what carbon does, takes out chemicals, hopefully, and a lot of fine particles as well. So before it even gets through the main filter, it's taken out a lot of bad or dirty water. And then obviously it's duplicated a bit further down, a bit more floss, a bit more carbon, and so on. And the reason why I haven't got too much in there, because I probably change that regularly, and the carbon I use is just fish tank activated carbon, because you can buy it cheap. You can buy a pound of it, or a big box of it, or a big tub of it for probably, I don't know, £5 to £10, which will last a long time. I don't actually use carbon in my fish tank anymore, but I bought it and I thought this is an ideal use for it. So it goes through the top, and what I'm going to do is just move in a bit closer so you can see. I'll take the lid off, just move my camera a bit, zoom out. Cool. It's going to move the camera so you can see what I'm going to do next. So next thing, I'm going to take the top off and just show you inside. So just pop this top off. As you can see, the top consists of a piece of plastic tube I've just shoved on, and that holds it in place. Pour the dirty water in the top, gets filtered out, and I've tried this just on its own. Obviously I've replaced the stuff, and it's unbelievable how it works. Just some muddy water mixed from mud out the garden straight in, and it takes probably about 80% out, or looks like it's 80% cleaner. That's before it goes into the main filter. So that's the first part of the filter. The second part is going to be the first bucket, and inside this bucket, I'm just trying to move the camera so you can see, we've got, I'll just pop the top off. In this one there's a ceramic filter. You can see it comes through the bottom, and I'll talk about the filters in a minute. You can change it by just taking that off. Rubber O-ring, keeps it from watertight. I don't tighten it up until I need it, just leave it sort of loose. Inside we've got a ceramic filter. I just keep a cover on to keep it, and there's a filter there. So the Berkey filter, ceramic. Also inside it's got an outer layer. In fact, if I just show you a little photograph of it, you might have to see. Let me just zoom in a bit. Okay, so you can see that's the outside of the filter. On the inside you've got, again, activated carbon and so on. This filter is a Berkey filter. It's 99.99% efficient, what it says, the filtration of bacteria, cysts and parasites and particles, sorry. And then you've got the carbon, which should help you with any chemicals which is in the water. So it's long life, it's cleanable, and it lasts a long time. Antibacterial action, properties of the system. So what it's saying is you don't have to boil it to clean it. There's some particles in the filter itself which should kill bacteria. Yeah, and it also retains minerals which come through. I live in a heavy water, mineral based area, so it's heavy. The water is hard water, and we get a lot of minerals come through from the bedrock where I live. No power required, and that's where it's from. Yeah, Berkey water filter. So I've got one of those as the first stage. Yeah, so that's the first. Well, the second stage included the top. So by then it should have taken care of most of your water. I think these last for thousands of litres, so in emergency or a prepping situation you've got this. Don't forget, I probably boil the water as well, and I might even put it through a different stage filter, like a sand filter as well. So it's just nice to know that this filter is ready to go at any moment. So that's the second stage. The third stage consists of these things, which is, again, before it goes into the last stage, the water container, where I can collect the water, it goes to the last filter, which is a standard, just pop it out, standard one of these water filters you get for your fridge. This one's goes in my water filter in my fridge. New, ready to go. Carbon, there's resin in there and a few other things, I'm not sure, but that should make it taste a lot better. And it's also a filtration on its own with the micro filters, and that just literally goes to the bottom. Nice snug fit, all in there, and because it's on like a chamfer, it's not straight, it gets tighter as you push it down, and it just sits in there snug. Lovely. Water can't get through anyway because there's a lip on there. And the final stage would be just to pop this onto a table, and you've got your water dispenser. Really handy. So got 3 spare filters just ready to go. It might even be an advantage to put one of these further up the line, because you can buy a lot of these. Have these the first stage as well, which you can easily do. I just keep them in there for spares while these are there. So that is my main house water filter. So all my water would go through there, but it might go through another filter, like a sand filter, before it even gets to here. Quite pleased with it. Didn't cost a lot of money. The books are £5 a piece or £2 a piece. That didn't cost me anything, because just I had it lying around, and the filters were just, I had spare. So that's one form of filtration you can use. I've also got a spare second filter. You can get the black carbon ones, they're a bit more expensive. And I started thinking, the black carbon ones are just carbon on the outside. They don't actually filter anymore, I don't think. They just last a bit longer. So, spare filter there. You're talking in a situation where the grid might be down, water's contaminated. It might seem silly, but in a year or maybe in 2 years we might get water might be cut off, or they might be digging the drains up further down the street, and they can't even bother to tell you. So you've got to turn the water on, and you might take a swig and it's brown water. You just haven't checked, you didn't expect that. So it's a good idea to have this on standby, just in case. It might be 24 hours before you can, and you just run your water through this, and it's just peace of mind. Other options you've got for filtering water, physically filtering the water, would be this type of thing. This one is a Sawyer Mini, brand new, never been used. This usually goes in one of my bug out bags, which I've done a review on. You'll find it in a bug out bag. Says up to 100,000 gallons, which is like unbelievable. Filters out or removes 99.99999% of all harmful bacteria, including E. coli, salmonella and bacteria which cause typhoid and so on. Removes 99.9999% of protozoa such as Cryptosporidium and Giardia, which is pretty impressive for such a small filter which lasts 100,000 gallons. The filtration size of particles is down to 0.1 micron. Absolute hollow fibre membrane. Same technology they use in dialysis machines. Again, you can fill up lake water, dirty water, drink straight from that, as you can see on the picture. Not sure whether that's in focus, but guys just drinking straight from a straw, pour it in a bottle, put in a bladder, that type of thing. There's a picture of, there's loads of videos on these, how it works. It only weighs 2 ounces. What more can I say? It comes with, I'll just pop it open. I've only put it back in the box so you guys can see what that comes with the box. Filter. How that works is, you've got the floor. Pop the front off. That's where the water comes out, that's where the water goes in. Options you've got: get yourself a bladder, fill that full of water, screw that on. Yeah. You can either just tip it upside down and suck straight from it, or you can squeeze the bladder into somewhere clean. So that's got a thread on. And I'll just show you the normal, it fits normal size bottles. You can just see. So that's just a pop bottle. There you go, mucky water, clean water. So that's that. It also comes with, let's have a look. It also comes with a straw attachment, so you can pop that on. Or you can pop that on that end, just so you can see. And then that goes in to the water or the lake, and you can drink from that end. Good idea. It also comes with this, which is the cleaning plunger, which is used for back flushing. So you'd open that up, put your clean water in, go against the arrow flow, hold that against the end and force it out, and it'll push all your muck out, and it lasts a lot longer. So that comes with them things. Always nice to have different options. So this is the portable option, but there's nothing stopping you. In fact, the hole in the top was initially to pop that in and then use that off a big bladder. So that was going to go into there, yeah, bladder on the top with gravity, and let gravity filter it through. So it's already been filtered through this. So you're talking, I don't think there is need for that, but who knows. I'd rather not be ill, so if I've got it I'd use it. You could have it dripping into the top of this filter if you wanted to. So that's another option. Definitely recommend it. They're not expensive, £25 on eBay. Fantastic. Other filtration options you've got. Oh sorry, the one thing I mentioned is it comes with this bladder, which is a litre bladder with a screw cap on. But you can buy them separate. They all fit standard water bottle. Other options you got: more filtration. This is a water straw by Miniwell. Over there. I'll just pop it open. Okay, instructions. How you use it: put a bottle on again, squeeze the bottle into and then just put your mouth on the bottom. What this is, it takes a 28mm standard Coca-Cola bottle top. There's a picture with a bladder attachment and also how to take it apart and clean it. Tells you a bit about it. It's the L600 model. Filtration is 0.05 accuracy, yeah, microns. 100 grams, 180 millimeters by 35 millimeters. Capacity is 1,000 litres. So when you consider that's doing 100,000 litres and that's doing 1,000, yeah, this one's actually 0.1 micron, but this one is 0.05, yeah. So this one should be a little bit better, well, quite a lot better. On the back, some pictures of how to use it. Side. What I like about this one is it's portable, it's green, so it's the right colour. Just don't drop it if you lose it. Screw bottle at the top, screw cap. As you can see, it goes in a water bottle or any type of canteen. What I like about it is it's got a flip top, a mouthpiece, which is really convenient, and you can also take it apart, and inside you've got your filter. You've also got like coffee filters, but small versions to filter out the particulates, and you can back flush it as well. This is the mini well. Comes in different makes, but this one goes in a bug out bag, a different bag, like a day pack. It's really handy just to go down by stream and use that. So that's another form of filtration. Yeah. You've also got, come the end of the video now, won't be long, water tablets, 1 tablet per 1 litre. Maybe use this in conjunction with the filters, so let your water stand, kill what you think you can kill out of this, what bugs, and then mainly use this for getting rid of any pesticides and particulates. I mean, you get 50 tablets, so that's 50 litres, yeah. So there's them. Not expensive at all. They usually sit in another day pack if I go camping. And finally, you've got some more chemicals. These ones I've opened the packaging, so I'm just trying to hold it. These ones are Portable Aqua PA+. There's no iodine, but similar. So the top one is PA+, neutralising agents, and that one is the tablets which actually do the work. I think it's 2 tablets per 1 litre. You can get a review on these. I'm not going to go into, there's 25 quarts. Put 2 tablets in, wait for a couple of minutes, and it should be clean. You've also got bleach. Again, I'm not going to go into details. I use bleach for sterilising my water regularly. If I'm in a canteen, 1 drop per litre, or just one little tiny drop, and also for cleaning bottles out. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Any comments, leave at the bottom. Please like or subscribe. Appreciate it if you leave me a like. Thanks for watching.